Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, I do apologize for my voice in this video if it sounds a little weird, if it sounds like it's giving out. Still recovering from being sick, but hopefully I'll be back to 100% soon. But just a heads up, yeah, I apologize if I sound goofy as can be. Anyways, coming up here, our next major update in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ is, of course, the Season 2 update, which as of right now is scheduled for February 1st. That lines up with the Battle Pass countdown timer. It also lines up with the fact that basically all new seasons drop on Wednesdays here in MWII and Warzone so far. So we've got that coming up here in just a couple of weeks' time. And today, I wanted to go over absolutely everything that we know about Season 2. Whether it is from various leaks, which we've seen plenty of, some of which we've already talked about in the past, whether it's different rumors coming from, verified sources, or whether it's officially confirmed stuff and basically stuff that we see every single season as well. So let's start first up with one of the main draws of Season 2, of course, and that is the weapons. We've actually talked about both of these ones that we have leaked as of right now in the past. However, we do have some new information on one of them. So as of right now, according to in-game, broken glitched attachments in private matches, and also in-game content that was data mined and, leaked from the files, we've got two weapons that are known as of right now. The first is the Vepr 12 shotgun. In the in-game private match right now, we actually have some glitched muzzles that are there for a new shotgun, so that is seemingly indicating that we're going to see that debut, most likely in Season 2. The second weapon that we've got is the crossbow, and this is the one that we actually have a bit of new information on via MWII intel over on Twitter. We actually got some, additional leaks on how this crossbow is going to perform in-game. Obviously, the crossbow itself, not a new weapon in terms of DLC content. They recycle this thing every single year now, it seems like, but according to the in-game files, apparently for this crossbow, it's going to have a bunch of different bolt options for your customization and for your gunsmith. So there will be explosive bolts. That's not necessarily anything too crazy. We've seen that several times. And of course, it's going to be a nuisance to run into. Crossbow is not necessarily a super, competitive weapon. It's never going to be in the meta conversation, but for being incredibly annoying and really useful in certain situations, it's a ton of fun, right? And explosive bolts are going to stop those riot shielders. It's going to annoy the campers. It's going to annoy the sweats when they get stuck once and go down because of it, right? So that's going to be an option. There's also apparently going to be an option for carbon bolts. We're not too sure exactly how these are going to perform. Maybe these are going to be like the standard bolts, if you will. Maybe they'll have better velocity or something like that. Not too sure on that one. There's also apparently going to be stun bolts. This is also going to be incredibly annoying to run into, where, yeah, you're basically just throwing out stun grenades, except it's from a crossbow instead, so it might be a little bit more effective over range. And then lastly, there's going to be incendiary or fire bolts, which is pretty self-explanatory. You'll be able to light players up with those, literally. Now, moving on, another major point of emphasis for Season 2 and the leaks and the rumors so far is the Resurgence map. Initially, a while back when that sort of cover art image leaked for Season 2, which we'll get to more details on that here in just a bit, the background showcased what appeared to be Castle from World at War. And we all thought, oh, okay, Castle's going to be a 6v6 map. Also, why is Castle a 6v6 map in this game that already plays very slow? It's a very large map. It's going to be a snooze fest. Also, it's from, Treyarch, not Infinity Ward. What's it doing in an IW game? Well, it turns out the more and more you look at this image, it doesn't seem to be a one-to-one of Castle, and also the Resurgence map that was leaked not too long ago features Castle as a primary point of interest. So more than likely that background is that new Resurgence map, and if it's the Season 2 background, that would indicate that a new Resurgence map and sort of that Rebirth style gameplay is coming back to Warzone 2 here with the Season 2 update, which would be very exciting, obviously. So we can definitely look out for that. I know that's going to be a huge topic of conversation when it comes to Warzone gameplay for sure. Also, that key art image that leaked did showcase Ronin as the main operator. We know for a fact we're going to see 3 new operators debut. That's pretty much the standard for every single season. So Ronin's going to be the main one there. And then we'll learn more about the other 2. There were 2 other operators pictured in that key art, but we don't really know anything about them as of now. But Ronin would appear to be the main leaked operator for Season 2. Now, we also get into some of the more standard stuff that we know for a fact is going to be coming with a new season because it happens every single time. But With Season 2, we're going to see a brand new Battle Pass. Keep in mind, all your Battle Pass content from Season 1 is only unlockable during Season 1. The second that Season 2 launches, anything you didn't unlock in that pass is going to be locked away forever, with the exception of the weapons. Those will shift over into, challenge unlocks in Season 2, so you can still actually end up unlocking those. This will also include, an access to Ronin skin as well, and then all the usual stuff, blueprints, stickers, double XP tokens, all sorts of stuff like that. By the way, as we are breaking all this down, just a quick reminder, if you're new here, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Let's try and go for 2,000 likes on this one. Another staple now for basically every single season going forward for MW2 is a brand new raid, that new narrative story. Obviously, we just had the Adamgrad raid with Season 1 Reloaded. I imagine raids are probably going to be a Reloaded update edition every single season. So in Season 2, we are going to see our second raid out of the 5 debut. Not much is known about the second one or any of the future ones as of right now, but it is going to continue the story and basically pick up from where Adamgrad left off, I would imagine. So we've got that to look forward to. Another standard thing for every single new season is new 6v6 maps. It seems like 2 is basically that sweet spot for multiplayer, which I won't lie, it's incredibly underwhelming. Multiplayer does not get enough content and really hasn't ever since Warzone dropped, unfortunately. I'm hoping Season 2 changes that around, but we do know we are going to see some new 6v6 maps. Although, as far as the leaks go, we don't really have anything here. I'd imagine we're going to see at least one remake map of some kind because they like to do that a lot, but I don't think it's going to be Castle, although we could be getting a new Ground War map featuring Castle because that was also a part of that leaked map when the Resurgence leak happened, so we could potentially be seeing that in addition to maybe 1 or 2 other 6v6 maps. As far as DMZ goes, again, we don't have too much going on here, but more than likely we are going to see a new area updated here too. We just had Building 21 with Season 1, and I imagine that basically every single season we're going to see some kind of new area or some kind of new map update there to incorporate a new style of gameplay with DMZ and give you a new overall objective to go for there, just to spice things up a little bit more. And then finally, with a new seasonal update, of course, we know for a fact we're going to see plenty of patch notes. I am expecting a ton to be revealed with the Season 2 update, and of course we're going to go over all those patch notes. I'm hoping for like a 20-minute video, because if that's the case, that means they're updating a lot in game. I'm fully expecting actual weapon tuning this time around because we really haven't seen any of that for Warzone 2 so far, and it definitely needs some. There's a few guns that are just, I mean, a little bit too overpowered, a little bit too used right now, I would say. So I'm expecting some changes there, but also some tuning for multiplayer as well. Then just some basic quality of life updates, bug fixes, the usual stuff there with, all sorts of gameplay updates there to fix issues, bugs, crashing, glitches, all sorts of stuff like that. That's pretty much standard, and like I said, I'm expecting a lot of that with the Season 2 update. So all that being said, that is effectively everything we currently know about Season 2 in MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ. That's going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always guarantee you're up to date with all things going on in COD. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code IMMORTAL for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products, and the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.